I am ready.
Future stars of the world. They're already stars on the East Coast. Let's introduce the world to Giffords Lane. Welcome to Totally Driven Radio. How you doing? You're live on the air.
Hey. Hi.
Hi. So,
is this Bay?
This is Bay. Who do we got here?
Serena. Salvatore. Nick. Dylan.
The whole crew's here.
The whole crew.
All right. All right,
Now,
guys.
you guys sound a little young. Go on, like we said, go on the internet, take a look, and you'll see just how young they are. But let me tell you, these guys rock like like they've been doing it for 20 years.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. It's funny. I saw you guys at the Open Up Quiet Ride a couple weeks ago, and one of the guys that does work for us on the show, he said to me, he heard you on Preston and Steve here in Philly, and he said, wait till you see this band that's opening up, and he wouldn't tell me nothing about it. And then when I saw you guys come out, I was like, I looked at my wife, I'm like, what is this? And then you started playing, I was like, oh my God, like they're really good. Like, they're really, really good. And I was blown away. I really was. And so then when I got home, I started investigating all about you. And I was like, I had to get them on the show because I couldn't believe how good you guys were. So the first question I have to ask is, how did this happen?
Well, like, how did it all happen?
Yeah, how'd you guys get together?
Oh, well, my dad owns a music school. It's like a music, I don't know, like they teach you how to play guitar and like how to sing and everything, and all the band members went there, and it's called the School of Rock in Staten Island. And, well, I knew the drummer since I was like 8, and I knew he was a drummer, and he knew that I was a guitarist. So, and the drummer's name is Nicky Sticks, and so I knew him since I was 8, and my dad knew that he was a drummer, so we brought him into the band. And it's a weird story. I used to have hair like the bass player, and my dad showed me a picture of him, which is weird because he's in the band now, which was a couple of years ago when he showed me the picture. And he also went to the School of Rock, and then there's Serena who went to the School of Rock, and my dad got all of them because he knew them. So then we met at my house, all of us, and then Serena tried out to be the singer, and that's how it all started.
Well, and that's the first thing I said to myself was there has to be a School of Rock involved in this somehow. And your father has to be very proud because he's got to be like, you know, this is incredible. That not only is the kids of you guys involved, but I'm sure like everybody involved in the whole School of Rock, because I see a lot of similar bands, maybe not even as young as you guys, but more like 15, 16-year-old teenagers or even a little bit older from the School of Rocks down here in Philly. They'll do shows and stuff like that. And they just put out such incredible talent. And at your guys' age, between 11 to 13, I can only imagine what you guys are going to be like in 3 years, 5 years. I mean, it's incredible. You guys got to really be proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Now, do you guys go to school together too, or just the
no.
Rocks?
We all go to different schools.
Well, yeah, mostly me because I live in like a different part. Like I live in New Jersey and they live in Staten Island, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So, okay, now the name Giffords Lane, what's that mean? Like, where'd that come from?
Well, the School of Rock is on Giffords Lane in Staten Island, so we thought it was like a meaning.
Very cool.
It was because it's where we all met, so we had to like put that in there.
That makes sense. Okay, I was wondering if it was a real street or. So there you go. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Now, your original songs. Do you guys write your own songs? Does your father help you with the songs?
No, we write them by ourselves.
Yeah,
we all do. Yeah.
Wow.
We have 3 original songs that just released on iTunes. Beautiful and Crazy, Mountain High, and Get It.
Wait, we also
and Beautiful and Crazy.
Wait, what about What about what's it called?
Blindside Love.
Blindside Love. That was one of our originals.
And we also have some songs on YouTube that are, 2 of them are mashups, and one of them is original song.
The mashups are incredible. Like, did you guys put them together yourselves, or?
Yeah, when
I started listening to this is Nikki talking, by the way.
Okay.
I started listening to the song Skyfall, and I played it on the drums and posted it on YouTube and Facebook. And Serena thought it would be a good idea. We all thought it would be a good idea to mix it with the classic song. So we thought of the song Kashmir, and we all just made our own song, a mashup.
I got to tell you, too, because I said this earlier before you guys came on. This song, Skyfall, I can't stand it. Like, when Adele sings it, something about that song irks me. But when I hear you guys do it, I love it. It's just incredible.
Thank you.
So who are you guys, like, favorite bands?
Led Zeppelin.
It amazes me that, like, a band like Zeppelin is so influential in kids your age. How did you guys get turned on to Zeppelin?
My dad.
Yeah, our parents.
Yeah, like my.
Except for mine, because my parents, my mom is into like all that disco stuff. And before I came into this band, I never really knew what classic rock was. So in this year, I've actually learned a lot more about Led Zeppelin and a lot more about all these bands.
Well, now that's good parenting right there. When you're teaching your kids about Zeppelin, that's kudos to your dad. That's great parenting right there. I'm taking my hat off to him.
It's funny because I have 2 daughters. I have a 16 and a 9-year-old daughter, and I'll sit down with my daughters at times, and I'll pull out like my old CDs, or when we're in the car, I'm putting on stuff, and I'll give them like my school of rock to them, like the music I've listened to, and I'm playing a lot of hard rock and metal stuff for them. So like whenever something comes on, they'll turn to me and go, Van Halen, Kiss, Motley Crue. So that's like my teaching. Like, what do your parents think of all this? I mean, I know, Sal, your father is involved in this whole thing, but what about the other parents? How involved are they in this whole project?
They love it. Yeah, they're very involved. They help us with everything. Yeah.
Even though my mom has no talent in singing, she actually helps sing a lot for some reason.
Because
she's my mom. But
see, now I used to play guitar. I used to play guitar in a band here in Philly for years, a punk rock band, and I started playing guitar back when I was like 12 years old. And I'm sure, Mike, you'll know, back in 82, 83, like Def Leppard was blowing up. They were like the big thing. And I wanted to play like Def Leppard and Quiet Riot and all the hair bands back in the day. But my mom didn't support me in it. My mom would, put it down, go to school, worry about school, drop the guitar, don't worry about it, and focus on your schoolwork, which you kids still need to do. But I didn't have the support like you guys have, which is incredible. So you guys really should. You'll learn to really appreciate as you get older that your parents are supporting you on this, because back in the day, the parents really didn't. They kind of frowned on when we tried to do things like this at your age. So I got 2 songs queued up, and I don't know which one I want to play, because I think I might actually play both, but I think I'm going to play one, and I'll come back and we'll talk some more, and then I'll play the other one. So
okay.
I got Beautiful and Crazy queued up, and I have the Skyfall queued up.
Wait, which ones?
Skyfall,
yeah.
The mashup, and Beautiful and Crazy.
I think Beautiful and Crazy because it's our original. Yeah, it's our original song.
All right, well, let's play that one first, and then we'll talk these again in a few minutes. This is Beautiful and Crazy by Giffords Lane. Check them out at their webpage, giffordslane.com. They're on Reverb Nation. They're on YouTube. They're on Twitter. They're on Facebook. They are everywhere. Look them up, like them, follow them, listen to them, check them out on iTunes, buy their music. And then we'll talk to them some more.
Thank you. Thanks.
You're welcome. Let's listen to this and rock out a little bit.
Kick back.
All right, that was Beautiful and Crazy by Giffords Lane. Incredible song. Incredible song. How was it being in the studio recording? How did you guys like that?
Downstairs for 3 days recording 3 different songs. Oh, yeah. 4 days. 4 days. Being 6 hours each in the recording studio. We actually had it was
40 hours.
Yeah, 40 hours in the recording studio in all.
So fun.
It's
so fun.
Yeah, recording studio was not fun. I remember recording CDs and stuff like that, and I used to hate being in the studio. It's not like doing a live show.
Yeah, it's hard things one after another, and when you they always say, try this again, you're like, oh, but it sounds
Now, you guys got some shows coming up. You got, let's see here, New Jersey Music and Arts Festival at the Blue Claw Stadium this Saturday.
Yeah, yep, 3:30 on the Skyland stage.
Okay, and then August 4th, you're coming back here to Philly at the World Cafe Live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'd like to thank everyone in Philly. You guys have welcomed us like family, and we love you guys.
Oh, we love you. We're going to try to come down to that and check you guys. I want my co-host Frank and everybody else involved with the show to come out, and all our fans of the show got to come out and see these guys here in Philly. I mean, it's just amazing. It really is. They might be 11 to 13 years old, but they're incredible musicians, and they have such stage presence. Especially, all you guys are incredible, but I really want to give props to Dylan. Because, Dylan, you are a rock star, my friend. I just got to say that.
Thank you.
Who is your biggest influence?
My dad.
Really? That's awesome. That's awesome. Because I went right home and I told my bass player buddy, I said, you got to see this kid playing bass. I said, he plays with his fingers. I said, he's rocking out like he owned the stage, jumping up and down, hair all the way down to his back. I said, it was incredible.
Thank you.
Now, there's something you got to agree with. Now, listen to Serena. She sounds like the little girl next door, but when you hear her belting out some tunes, I mean, she's got some pipes on her. I would not guess, if I didn't see you guys, I would not guess that you guys are as young as you are. I mean, you guys are just, you have no place to go but up at this point. I mean, the music is just, it's so much better than what I'm hearing of a lot of kids your age out there singing,
Thank you.
I just got to give you all the props of what I'm glad you guys are going with the rock instead of the pop, because I think there's more of a longevity in that. And the fact that you're starting out as young as you are, I think we're going to, 10 years down the line, we're still going to be hearing about Giffords Lane.
Thank you. If you want tickets to the Philadelphia show, you can buy tickets at the box office, or you can email us at info@giffordslane.com.
Get them plugs in there.
That's what I was about to say. I love it, too. They're plugging away, man. Hey, guys, that's what you got to do. Every time you get on a radio show, TV show, whatever, plug as many times as you can.
Yeah. We'd also like to thank Kevin Frank from the PAC, the House Entertainment, for giving us this great opportunity to play there, and we're very excited for it.
Yeah,
well,
that's like
sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, World Cafe Live where you're playing, that's like a really nice room here in Philly, so that's going to be a really cool show. And again, you can get tickets, get them from the band. That's where you should get them from. Get them from the band, email info@Giffords Lane for your tickets.
Yes.
Okay. Also, coming up, there's this Battle of the Bands going on, too, with the Uproar Festival.
You can vote for us. The link is
on our website. If you click our website and go all the way.
What's the name of the website?
www.giffordsLane.com. If you click the link on the right side, it will take you to the voting box.
Vote Battle of the Bands.
Vote Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, and then it's on our website on the right hand side.
So, and then if you guys win that, you'd get a shot to play with Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very exciting.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you guys win it because I think if you don't, it's going to be a crime because Alice in Chains aren't going to know what they're missing.
I got a question for Dad. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Now, you're involved with the School of Rock. You got to give this your place a plug.
Well, you know what? It's not the Paul Green School of Rock music. It's kind of independent. When Jack Black came out with the School of Rock movie, it kind of led everybody to believe that they can own the School of Rock music school. So it's completely independent of the Paul Green School of Rock music. It's on Staten Island. It's the only School of Rock, I think, in the East Coast that's not owned by Paul Green.
Okay.
So it's completely independent. But yeah, all the kids go there, and we originally had a name called the Phase 4 Rockers, and there was another band out of Long Island, and the kids just figured Giffords Lane was a good pick because that's where the school was located, on Staten Island.
That's awesome. Now, how about yourself? Did you play in bands around the area as well for years, or?
Yeah, I label myself as the most successful failed musician ever, and that's why I have my son doing what I couldn't do. He's played more shows to date now than I've done in my 25-year career. They played probably 150 shows. They packed it to, what's the most amount of people they played to?
2,000.
2,000 people at state theaters, and yeah, they've played to more people and been on more stadium stages than I've ever been on. And they're only 11 and 12.
Wow. So they played that many shows?
Yeah, they've sold out places like the State Theater. They've played the Count Basie Theater. They sold that out. The Stone Pony. The Bitter End, they sell out. Every time we play the Bitter End in New York City, we sell it out.
3 times.
We played it 3 or 4 times?
4 times.
4 times. And there's usually lines that are about a block or two long just to get in. So every time they play shows, it's a packed house.
All right, so you hear that. We're not going to be outdone by New York. So you guys better pack the house in Philly and show them, the love, because I can't have New York outdoing us on this one.
Yeah. Philly's been great. They've opened themselves up to us. They've given the ability. We've played the Holiday Inn, and they were great with us. Joe Krause has been great. Elena Brockus, David Freed, all these great people have been involved with this camp, and they've been giving us so many opportunities to play on Philadelphia that we couldn't imagine it could be any better than this, and they just keep giving us shows. And, Kevin Frank giving us that big show at the World Live Cafe and World Cafe Live. It's great because it's a lot of the local acts at that show, and we'll be playing with our peers.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. It seems like now. I guess the other acts that are also playing are all like young acts as well.
Yes, they are all young,
and it's also an all ages show, which is great.
Yes, it is.
Now, what's it like? It's got to be like when I was watching you guys. Open up for Quiet Riot, to have somebody like a legend in rock and roll like Frankie Banali, who, in my opinion, is one of the greatest rock and roll drummers there ever was, like sitting there on the side of the stage watching you guys. And I was watching him watch you guys, and I was like, he's really digging this. He can really get into that. What was going through the kid's head as they're seeing Frankie watch them?
It's pretty scary because if you know that you're going to mess up, then it's not that great.
It gives you a lot of confidence. Yeah, you can do, since you did that show, you can do the little show.
Yeah,
and when you do good, it's like you feel like so relieved.
You get into it. If you know you're doing good, you get like that kind of like burst of energy at the end of a song.
We played at a Staten Strong event, and there was like a lot of famous people. There were the Impractical Jokers. There was Dee Snider. There was the New Jersey Housewives, and there was people from Hell's Kitchen, and we felt so nervous once we walked up on stage, but once we played our first song, we just got into it, and there's actually one picture that the Impractical Jokers are bowing down to us, and that was, when we saw them bow down to us, we knew we did good.
Exactly.
Yeah, at the end of the concert, Sal from Impractical Jokers grabbed me and hugged me for like 20 minutes.
That's awesome. Well, everybody, Giffords Lane, check them out. Like I said, go to their webpage, giffordslane.com. Go to Facebook, look them up. Go on Twitter and follow them. Go to Reverb Nation. They have some of their music up there you can listen to. Look for them on YouTube. They have their videos up there that are getting millions of hits. What was it going through your head when the video got like over 1 million hits?
We were I was sleeping, and then Dylan texted me and he said, "Sal, our video." No, he posted on Instagram and he said my video got over 1 million views, and I didn't believe it, so I went on to our video and I looked at it.
Yeah, it was insane.
It's funny too because you even like announced. It's funny just to hear, like when you were announcing your song at the show, you were like, "We released this song on YouTube," and I'm saying to myself, that's what the world of music is like now. I mean, you can release music on YouTube, and that's a release, and you guys have proved that by getting 1 million views. So check them out on YouTube. They have 3 videos up there. They got some live video stuff up there. Did I miss anything? Reverb Nation, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. And vote for them. Yes, please vote for them on the Uproar Festival's Battle of the Bands. They have the link on their Facebook page. They keep posting a link out on their Facebook page. Vote. I'm voting. You vote. Frank, you vote. Everybody else, vote. Vote.
And we'll also put a link on the Totally Driven radio site, so if you guys are there and you want to vote, I mean, come on, support these guys. Because, we want them to remember us when they become big, and I guarantee that will happen.
They'll remember you, don't worry.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Now, you have to make us a promise, and I'm sure you have to make your father a promise, too. Like, when you guys continue this rise of musical stardom and become stars, you have to promise us and your father you will not act like Justin Bieber.
Oh, no.
No.
That's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear.
Yeah,
and make sure to buy your dad a Ferrari.
Yes.
Guys, thank you guys so much for putting this on the station. It's been a huge honor.
Thank you. Thanks for being on, and I hope to come out there on the 4th at the World Cafe Live to see us. And also this Saturday, they're going to be at Blue Claw Stadium, part of the Jersey Music and Arts Festival. They'll be on the Skyland stage at 3:30 p.m., so check them out. Guys, thanks so much, and as you leave, we're going to play Skyfall out for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Take care, everybody. Mike, take care.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, everybody, this is Giffords Lane with their mashup from Adele's Skyfall and Led Zeppelin Kashmir. You have to hear this. Check this one out.
Awesome.
For this reason, hold your breath and count and feel the earth move, and then hear my heart burst. Yeah.
love that. Frank, that is so incredible.
Hey, I just tweeted Adele and told her, if you want people to like you, let these kids do more of your songs. Seriously, it's the only way a lot of people will even like Adele.
That's the only reason I like her now. It's because of that song. As a matter of fact, the only reason I like Led Zeppelin now is because of that song.
Well, I've always been a Zeppelin fan, but I'll tell you what's funny. Here? Like what I did to somebody at work.
Yes, we are here.
Oh, okay. I saw you guys were still on the line. I wanted to make sure.
We wanted to thank you very much again. We really appreciate this.
Thank you, Mike. Seriously, thank you. Glad to have them on, and I can't say enough good things about the kids.
Great. We're looking forward to the 4th. We hope to see you there.
Great. Take care.
Great. Thanks again, guys.
See ya.
Good night.